y'all saw my video a couple days ago, you would know that I just got laid off. Guys, there's a possibility I'm about to get fired.
Your girl is officially unemployed. Yesterday, I got let go of my job, and I didn't see it coming. Me and like 5 or 6 other people got laid off.
Everything is so expensive. People can't afford anything. And let me tell you where in America is expensive. It's got to be LA. Okay, Erewhon, one of the most expensive grocery stores in the entire world. And it's getting to the point where getting a job in Los Angeles is now one of the hardest things to do. I mean, this guy's like, yeah, I swear I've applied up and down for jobs and can't seem to land anything. Like, it's really that difficult. People just can't get jobs. It says I filled out over 400 applications and absolutely cannot land anything. And we're seriously one of the worst job markets ever. Many people are really, really wanting a job because everything is so expensive. Like, when you're telling me 100 grand is a new 40 grand, like, I need a job ASAP because I can't afford groceries. Check out some of these videos. The job market is really bad, and the cost of living is just surging.
I'm gonna get laid off, but one thing about me is I'm not about to lose my damn home, girl. We're on week 2 of door dashing. I'm gonna do night shift with Amazon work if I have to. I'll do whatever it takes. I'm not losing my home in this economy, honey. You got me fucked up.
Happy Tuesday. I just got laid off. For the second time. At the same company, actually. I just got back from vacation yesterday. Was out of office. I had coworkers that were like texting me that they were laid off, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm literally so sorry. Like, I'm feeling horrible. I'm like wondering what's happening, what's going on. Opened my email today, started sorting through, the 200 plus emails that I missed, being out 4 days, and then VP slapped a meeting on my calendar, jumped on, HR's there. I'm shaking, crying. Wow. Anywho, can't trust anybody. Literally at all. They already logged me out of everything within like 10 minutes of the call being over. I have no access to anything. I'm just a person. Happy Tuesday.
But anyone who's lost their job, I want you to know it is gonna get better. The place I'm at now, 1,000 times better than where I was. 1,000 times better. 1,000. And it sucked being laid off. I was hopeless. I was crying. I felt like I had no purpose. But now I'm not thankful yet, but I'm like, okay, I've got a job that's way better. I'm working with people that are amazing, like so supportive, like, so better things can come. And I know that sucks. Like, you don't want to fucking hear that after you've been laid off, but like, just in the back of your mind, know it'll get better.
I got laid off my corporate job. Yep. I've been working here 3 years, and things happen. While unpacking on my desk, I want to show you all some things that I've gotten from my coworkers in my 3 years working here that I really like. First thing, one of the interns made this little origami box, and she put in this little chick. How cute is that? She made this. Isn't that adorable? Next thing are these little turtles, and it's like a family of them. I came to my desk one day, and my coworker, I don't even know really who left these. These were just all on my desk. How cute. I'm gonna put them in here since I'm packing my desk up. We should name them. Next thing are these little pins. My coworker Allison made these. They're so cute. And my favorite, Count It All Joy. One of my old coworkers, before she left the company, she came over to my desk and she gave me this, and I have had this for 2 years on my desk, because no matter what happens, I'm gonna count it all joy. Amen. Amen. And speaking of that, This wasn't a gift. I brought this. But I keep this here on my desk, like my little Bible. And then I have this little give it to God box on my desk. If I'm at work and I feel like I need to give it to God, I'm going to get my little notebook and my pencil. I'm going to write something down and put it back in this box. And I go about my day, okay? I almost forgot. Last thing, they gave me a card, a mini thanks goodbye card, and people signed it. So sweet. We are wrapping up a really good chapter in my life. I am excited. I'm excited for what's to come next, even though I'm a little sad.
I'm one of the over 300,000 Black women who've been let go from the workforce. I am now a statistic. And it hurts. It hurts to know that after all the degrees, I have two, the experience, the dedication, the good work, none of it made me safe. I've been spending my life savings just to survive, paying bills late, stretching groceries, trying to maintain the life I had before this. But it's draining, it's humiliating, and most of all, it's lonely. People always talk about how the workforce treats you like you're replaceable, but to truly experience it, that's a whole different level of pain. To give so much of yourself, your time and energy, just to be tossed away like you're nothing, it eats at you. It eats at you until you start to question if you ever really mattered in the first place. In my mental health, it's been rough. Not having stability, not knowing what's next. It messes with your head. I wake up anxious. I go to bed overthinking. Some days I can't even focus, and other days I feel numb. It feels like I'm watching my life slowly fall apart in slow motion. You already know, this is not the economy you want to be jobless in. Prices are sky high, rent keeps climbing, grocery costs are double what they used to, and the jobs that are out there, half of them pay less than what it costs just to survive. It's like the system is designed to break you right. And for Black women, it's even worse. We're being laid off at higher rates than anyone else after being told for years that we had to work twice as hard just to be seen. It's like no matter what we build, we're always the first on the chopping block. And somehow we're still expected to smile, pray, and stay strong. But I'm tired. I'm fucking angry. And I'm done pretending that I'm okay. So yeah, I'm one of them. One of the over 300,000 Black women that have been laid off. Tired, angry, trying to survive in a world that keeps moving like nothing happened. And this is what it is.
Honestly, what is it? What is it? I can't get a fucking job. I literally can't get a fucking job. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. I wanted to be a flight attendant. And I wanted to do it. And I just didn't get the job. And I just can't.
Now we're gonna lean into a skate vibe for a
I can't fucking believe it.
Artemis first.
It was literally sorority recruitment, which I did that shit in college. So why?
It's come to my attention that I actually realized that I don't want to work for a living. I don't want to work for a living. I don't want to work. What's your dream job? What do you want to do for a career? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I don't want to be working. I don't know how else to say it. It is not that I lack ambition. It's that I aspire to not work. I do not dream of labor. I do not dream of work. And I don't think that should be controversial. I don't think that we're meant to work. And by work, I mean computer. I'm not meant to do computer. I don't want to do computer. I don't want to sit here and I don't want to click-clack in my dad's desk chair. I want to post Instagram stories. I want to eat donuts. I want to live a life that is not revolving around work. I aspire to have money. I don't aspire to be a billionaire. I think we should be able to aspire to have some sort of wealth. I don't think that we should aspire to be billionaires, but I do think that I should aspire to have wealth. But I don't want to work.
Y'all, today I just had like today was my last straw. We just gonna put it like that. Today was my last straw. I had the worst day at work. Every single call that I got at work was bullshit. Every single call that I got was people complaining and was people asking me to do things that is not my job description, not my job duties. I got cursed out multiple times today. I had to hang up on a few people today. My job seems to be complaining that I'm not a robot. If you are thinking about working from home, rethink that. That's all I'm gonna say. It just depends on the job that you end up getting. But I know that a lot of people think that working from home is a walk in the park, and it is not, y'all. It is so far from it. Like, I swear to God, some days, like, my sanity is like at a 0. Like today, I'm at a 0. Besides me taking a few hours off work today and spending it with my kids, I am just like stressed the fuck out. Like, my advice to the people that think that they want to work from home, think they want to work from a call center, when them calls start coming back to back, come back to this video and talk to me about it. When them calls start coming back to back and your job wants you to be a fucking robot and they're tracking you, like, I know some people think like, oh, you work from home, you just sit at a desk all day, you're doing nothing. This is mental work. This is brain work. This is draining. Dealing with all these people every day, fixing everybody's problems. Every person you come across has a different personality. Every person you come across wants different things that you can't do, things that you can't help with. Your job wants you to respond a certain way to everything. Please don't respond the wrong way. Stick to your script. Stick to your script. Don't come... Even though the customers will ask you questions that your script doesn't even have the answers to, you somehow have to figure out the correct answer to tell them. Even when someone cursed you out low like a dog, today a man told me, after I was only simply trying to help him and doing all that I can to help him, this man told me that he hoped I have the worst fucking day in history. That was definitely somebody that I hung up on today. I hung up on him, and I don't care what my job tells me about it. Today confirms, today is the day, and I'll be up all night. Do you hear me? Applying for non-phone jobs, data entry jobs, chat jobs, no phone. I refuse to be on the phone, and this is coming from somebody who has been working from home. In March, it'll be 3 years I've been working from home. I can tell y'all the only upside to working from home is just being home. That's it. Not having to drive to work, not having to worry about paying for gas to get back and forth to work, not having to get dressed for work. That is the only convenience of working from home. And for me, it works with my kids' schedule. I can hop up on a break and I can check on my kids, or I can, on my lunch, go pick up my kids from school. It works perfectly with my kids' schedule, and that's why I'm feeling stuck. But I'm never stuck because I have experience. I can move around. You know, I just got comfortable with my job simply because of the benefits of my job. The years, you know, it's gonna make 3 years since I've been there, so it's like, man, do I really want to leave? Because I'm gonna be getting more benefits if I stay. But fuck that, okay? I'm not staying. I'm leaving. If you think that you can work from home and be in your kitchen cooking grits, which I sometimes do because I take that time and I click that button to get up and go, and I take breathers in between my calls because I'm not a fucking robot, and I cannot just keep going and going and going all day. So if you think that you're gonna work from home and just do what you want to do, that is a fantasy in your head. The way that these people keep track of us is how they keep track of people that's in jail, or it's like you're wanted for murder or something. Like, I swear, like, any second, any minute of the day has to be accounted for. Like, you go over a minute on your break, they're clocking that. You're taking too long on your lunches, they're clocking that. You're taking too much time away from your computer, they're clocking that. you're missing too many days. Oh, you're going against the attendance policy. You ran out of PTO. Oh, this is gonna count against you. Oh, you had to call out sick to go take care of your kids. That's gonna count against you. Oh, you taking too long. You're not moving fast enough, or you made an error on a call, against you. Or you're not handling the calls as quick as they like you to. So they want you to go faster, but don't make any mistakes while you do that. Robotic shit. So the whole time y'all think that people that work from home are not doing anything, we are going nuts. We are going nuts. Like, since I started working from home, my social anxiety has gotten worse. My tolerance for people it's just to a zero. Like, sometimes when I got for work, I don't even want to deal with my kids because I have dealt with so many adults that act like kids all day. The money is good, but you really have to ask yourself, is it worth your sanity? And it's not. So once I put my mind to it that I'm gonna get the fuck, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. It's almost like, I don't have any plans to go work a regular job. No, I'm not. I'm gonna work from home, but I will not be on the phone. So just mark my words, y'all. 2026. I promised myself in 2026, I will not be working this job no more. I will have a non-phone job.
Today I was in a meeting and somebody volunteered me for a committee in front of everybody. She had no ill intent, but I don't really have any capacity for any extra things right now on top of the volunteer work that I already do for our state organization. In a past life, a different version of me would have felt really uncomfortable saying no in front of other people for fear of how that would look or what they would think of me. And I think on this side of burnout, on this side of understanding that I cannot function in a way that exceeds my capacity, I am just so thankful that I felt comfortable saying, I actually don't have the capacity for that right now. That took knowing and understanding my capacity. It took being comfortable with the discomfort that may come up by me saying, I can't do that right now. I am not good for anybody on that committee if I don't have the bandwidth or the capacity to do it.
I seen this girl on here and she basically said about people talking about living paycheck to paycheck. And she said basically is it really a bad thing that we live in paycheck to paycheck, or do y'all just have bad habits basically? In our reality, y'all know, you can have the best habits. You can budget. You can save money out of all your checks. I meal prep. You can meal prep. You can do a lot of shit, right? And you get sick one time and you ain't got no motherfucking insurance. And see how much that set you back. I got sick. I got the stomach virus last summer, y'all. I went to urgent care. I ain't got no insurance. I came out of $500 because they want to run all these stupid ass tests, and they do stupid stuff, unnecessary shit. You have a car problem, that's finna set you back. You can have all this money in your savings. Certain stuff happen in life. You just never know what's gonna happen. Anything can happen tomorrow, and it'll set you. You done came out a couple $1,000s. It's anything. In our reality, they just need to pay. I need some extra fucking money. A lot of people are getting paid minimum wage. We need money. You can have the best habits. You need some extra money. The fuck?
I was on TikTok, my For You page, a woman popped up and she was like, me and my husband make $150,000 a year. A lot, right? Well, to me, that's a lot. And she's like, we live paycheck to paycheck. And I'm like, wait, in my head, I'm like, we live paycheck to paycheck. You make $150,000. How are you living paycheck to paycheck? And she was just saying, even if you make more, you still live paycheck to paycheck. And now I'm in my brain so we're trying to grind to make all this money, but we're still gonna live paycheck to paycheck? That's what she's making me think. And I don't want to believe that's true, but is that technically true? She's like, I have a house, I have 2 cars, I do this and this with my kids, but we still live paycheck to paycheck. And I'm like, is there even a point of trying to grind? Is there a point where you're just catching the money, but you still live paycheck to paycheck? It's like a circle. It would be never ending. And I'm just like, for people that actually make $150,000, do you live paycheck to paycheck? Is that true? Because I don't want to believe it's true.
When something is really up with our society is when a developer makes close to $200K and still living paycheck to paycheck. Rent is really expensive. Good food is really expensive. We're not talking about fancy stuff. Not buying like designer clothes or anything like that. Just life expenses.
Some lady got on her page and said living paycheck to paycheck isn't poverty. Yes, the fuck it is. Like, what do y'all be talking about? Yes, the fuck it is. It's definitely poverty in America.
If you're somebody out there that's living paycheck to paycheck and you struggling saving money, I got a message for you. Just sell it. Somebody out there will buy it.
I just had an interview at Sephora and the lady told me over 200 people have applied for a part-time position and she hasn't even checked it recently. The last time she checked, 200 people. Over. How am I supposed to get a job in this economy when 200 people are applying for a part-time position? She's like, yeah, I still have to do some more interviews this week and like check out who applied. No. Hire me. 2 girls in there literally thought I was already working. They came and asked for my help. Girl, I already got the job. They think I'm working there, why can't you?
I lost my job right before the year started, and let me tell you how God is so good, even in all of this. I think it's probably normal to kind of feel at first like, dang God, why would you do me like this? Why would you let me lose my job? And I know there's worse things going on in the world, like Kim, there's people dying in the world. I know, I get it. This has really rocked my world. But this week I have 2 interviews. One is a phone interview and then another one is like a Zoom interview for two different jobs. That if I get either job, I think these would both look so good on my resume. Whether I get one or the other, I can spiral. The way that I can spiral is so bad, but in those moments where I start spiraling, I have to just like stop, take a deep breath, and I pray about it. And Lord, please help me be still right now. There's so much to think about that I can't even think, if that makes sense. And like, Lord, I trust you. I trust you. I may not know how or when, but I know that it will happen. You are on my side and you're going to provide me with something so much better. Just got a text message asking about the Zoom interview. I haven't even responded yet. I'm like, I gotta tell TikTok first. I've been kind of in a grind mode and doing like Shipt and DoorDash. That's why I haven't really been uploading too much. I've been a little stressy, you know, bills, all that fun stuff, because that doesn't go away. I'm just excited and I'm hopeful and things are looking up, y'all. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.
People that are unemployed, what are we currently doing? I'm not gonna lie, I spend 90% of my day bed rotting on TikTok and the other 10% of my day eating, and that's basically it. That is literally all I do. My friends are all working 9 to 5s, they're all busy, my family are all working, and all I have is my 13-year-old dog. There she is. Surely there's other people out there that are having the same struggles as me, because it is so mentally draining, it is so demotivating. It's constantly dark outside, so I don't even want to go on a walk. My sleeping pattern is completely ruined. I literally wake up at 12 o'clock and think that that's normal, when it's definitely not. Life is just doing a big decline, because I'm just not that person. I'm such a workaholic. Like, I love working. I love being busy. I love having a routine. But what are the unemployed girlies doing? Seriously, because this is turning into a horror show.
I am having a really hard time with my confidence. I feel like this is something I've struggled with all my life, and I know like a lot of people can relate. I'm unemployed and I'm on the hunt for a job. My unemployment just ran out. This is the last week I will be receiving it, so yeah, it is rough. I just redid my entire resume and now I'm going through all my saved applications. And I'm just reading through these job responsibilities and I just don't think I can do any of it. One, I don't want to work, which who does? Some people do. Good for you. I wish I had that want. I don't want to work. I don't want to work in corporate. I don't know what I want to do. I'm just feeling stuck, but I need money to survive. And I have experience, so I'm going to apply it now. I don't know where that will take me in the future, but I'm just like looking at these applications and I'm searching for influencer marketing jobs or something social media related. That's the experience I have. Influencer marketing manager, data insights and reporting. Like, I am not a data girly, and I just feel like all of these jobs require analyzing data and analytics based to help like with growth and stuff. Obviously that is important, right? And like something you need to do in order to grow your brand or company. I just don't think I'm good enough to do that. At my last job, I didn't have anyone to learn from because they just kept cutting roles. Mine was one of them. Yeah, it's frustrating because there are jobs I want to apply to and everyone's like, apply even if you don't meet the requirements. But then I'm like looking, I save all this when I'm feeling confident and I'm like, oh, this is so great, up my alley. Look back at it and I'm just, I can't do that. Like, I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense. Like, I just guess I don't think I'm good enough. I don't know. I'm struggling a lot with like self-worth and like low self-esteem. My last job, I had nobody to learn from. I did for a bit until they got cut. I had to kind of do everything on my own learning because the best way to learn is through experience, obviously. Just like don't think I'm good at it. I don't know. I don't think I'm good at anything, but I also think I'm good at a lot of things. Like, I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point, but hopefully someone feels seen or like I'm not alone and other people feel this way. I look at these people and trying not to compare, but I feel like they just have it together and they're so good at what they do. And I'm like, are you guys faking it or are you being serious? Because I'm not good at faking it. I'm not. Oh, this sounds fun though. Plan and host intimate gatherings, dinners, experiential activations that strengthen creative relationships. Like, that's what I want to do. That sounds fun. I don't want to do like the analytical side of things. And I feel like companies are just cutting roles to cut corners. Obviously, I think it's influencer marketing manager. Analytics does come with it. But if I'm looking at an ideal hierarchy, I think there should be an influencer building side of things, organic, creator, relationships, community management, obviously the main things of influencer marketing manager. And then there should be a role for influencer analytical manager. What? No, what would be the name for that? Influencer analyzer. Some shit like that, whatever. I just think it's crazy what some of these companies are asking for. But again, I've never had that experience to fall back on, so I guess maybe opening the comment section to people, like, is that normal? Are people actually like doing all this work? Like, do I just sound dumb? I probably do. I just feel overwhelmed every time I'm like going in to apply jobs, and it makes me take a step back and not do it. And I need to do it, and I need to like tackle it, but I don't want to because I get so overwhelmed. And it's just like this constant cycle of I'm feeling good, I'm ready to take it on, and then I get there and I read everything, I feel like shit, and then I don't do it. And then it's just like every day. And that's just my life. So thanks for listening. Okay, so I just rewatched this video back, and I want to clear up that experience is everything. And my biggest goal in finding a new role is having enough people around me that I can learn from, right? Because you learn from your experience. Now, in my last role, the people that I was learning from, the person, I should say, like my boss, my direct report, her role was cut. And then I essentially had to take on everything without having that experience or having that person to learn from. And what I'm saying is I think I'm scared that if I do get another job, I'm going to be put in that situation again where I'm going to be kind of like a lone soldier having to figure out how to do everything on my own. Essentially, they were cutting roles before I could get that learning experience that I would feel confident enough to lead myself. Does that make sense? Because I didn't have that learning experience and there wasn't that hierarchy of a full social media team or a full influencer marketing team. I guess I'm just wondering if that's normal, because this is all I have to base off of. So I'm just trying to gauge like normal versus abnormal, because I don't want to be put into another situation where I am stuck doing it all without even having someone to learn from, because again, that's my biggest goal, because bringing it back all together, you learn from experience. So yeah, hopefully this makes sense and people relate and I don't sound like a complaining idiot.